How's it going, everyone? It's been a while. Last season, I had a bunch of bad issues. If you're with me for a while, you know that I went through the fusarium issue and a lot of rain issues. Got rid of the property up north, sold it off, had some equity in it, like 30,000. Ended up getting rid of it. Everything up there flooded. It rained every day, even in buckets. Everything up there just got overwatered and flooded. Down here, I had the diseases and weather issues. So, and then we had that hurricane that came nearby. We got a lot of bands from it. Tornadoes respond off of it, and I had just everything got tore up, and I just pretty much gave up for a little while after that. Stopped making videos and stuff, but decided over around December, January to kind of start over again. So here I think this is my third running of this strain, starting to get kind of stabilized. There's 18 in one tray here that are of one, and there's 18 in there of one, and then all of these are one that I just saw flowering that I didn't clone or anything, but I let it go and flower, and it looked kind of promising, so I pollinated it. So these are all testers off of it. Two of them actually, kind of split. I didn't. I only pollinated a branch on each one, and they were kind of small, so I didn't get a ton of seeds. So that's literally all of the seeds from two little cuttings that I took that sprouted. I only let them cure for like 2 weeks, and then I let the seeds dry another week and a half, 2 weeks, and then germinated them. These are some of the Canadian beauties. These are in straight soil. These are going to be part of the regular outdoor grow. These are a bunch of my keepers, mothers. There's are two that I originally had that I'm going to call out that I found better. This one I already topped a bunch of clones off of the top of it. That's why it's really low and flat. Don't need any wires or anything to do that. Trained right. This one needs some water. They all need water, but this one's starting to wilt. These were some potentials that I put in a little bit bigger pots that I'm keeping a hold of. A couple of them are my own strains, and a couple of them are other breeders. There's another one over there just getting sun. A couple clone domes over there and whatnot. I did a lot of work out in the yard. I can't stay out in the sun too long because I went to the beach the other day and got burnt. But yeah, so I dug all of these big palm trees out of here that I had and moved them over there. Hit my sprinkler lines. I got to fix that. I hit my electric going out to my garage. I already fixed that and patched it, put some grass seed down. I had a huge garden and fire pit over here and palm trees. So I leveled all that off, been watering it. It's been hot every day and hasn't been raining at all. Say April flowers or April showers bring May flowers. There's been no April showers, like nothing. All these collusias I cloned and they're dying because there's no water. I got to come out here and water everything once and twice a day. These are all some testers. Not really testers for the strains. They were a bunch of old strains that I don't, or not a bunch. There's like 3 strains in here, old seeds that I was just going to get rid of. So I just vegged them for maybe 2 or 3 weeks and then plopped them in these buckets. These some new dirt that I'm trying out, and I just kind of wanted to put some of them on blocks. I put a bunch of them on the ground just to see if this area was kind of safe from fusarium during all of this unrest. I caught my whole entire fence. You can kind of see it over here. Where it's burnt. All of those trees were burnt. That one's barely there. All of this is replaced. From there all the way 260 or so foot down to that corner, I caught on fire. Almost burnt that pine tree down, and the one behind it. It spread outside of my fence and started creeping towards the neighbor's house. Because of the lack of rain, all of the weeds and everything in here started dying off. So I just set all of it on fire so that everything would kind of get sterilized on the surface, be good regenerative soil, and get rid of all the weeds and everything. I had most of it burned. I had everything watered down and soaked all the way around it and went back inside. I guess the wind ended up kicking up to like 30 knots or something and carried one little thing into a bunch of dead stuff in one of the Eureka palms and just it took off from there. I came outside 10 minutes later and it was just in flames. So I went out there and hosed it all down really quick. But so all of those palm trees that I had over here and over there, I ended up tearing out and throwing in along here again, and then refenced this. I didn't have enough palm trees to cover all this up, so I cloned a bunch of my Calusias, which usually root pretty well, but the sun just beats on them all day. But anyway, I got this whole area pretty much well cleaned up. That was a whole grow area over there too. That looks like the kid's home. I just got to finish up that little corner over there. But anyways, wanted to just give a little update. I'll probably start doing my normal bi-weekly updates again for the summer when I get some stuff going. Yeah, I got 90, 100 something here. Little guys, easy trimmers. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Once they're finished, I'll have to send a couple into the lab for testing just to make sure that they're good. That one looks nice. But anyways, trying something new too with the tablet instead of using my phone and camera like I did last time. So hopefully this comes out well too. This is kind of like a goofy little welcome back video. Running sprinklers out here every day, 2-3 times a day. Trying to get some grass to grow back in. Or anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.